Hey, this is Oticus from LouisvilleWargaming.com, here to bring you another battle report set in the Brimstone Peninsula. This is round 2 of our campaign, of our escalation campaign, and today my Chaos Bloodbound are going to take on John's Lizardmen in a rematch from a couple years ago, only using a new game system. So up to this point, the scenario today is that we are going to be trying to hold a gate, either one of us, and the winner is going to be, after 6 turns, the side that has a model still on the gate. And if both sides have models on the gates, then it's a draw. So we're going to take a look at the table and kind of go over the rules here in a second. Alright, this battle takes place in a ruined city. And we have already rolled up the effects of the terrain, and we have already placed the blood geysers. So if you notice the small red dice, those are blood geysers. The Storm of Magic dice mark what the terrain does. So in the center of the table we have our primary objective, which is a gate. And here we have the Bloodbound, who have been caught lazing away in the ruins. They haven't really had a good fight in a very long time. And so when the Lizardmen appear, they're kind of shocked. Here we have a unit of 10 Blood Reavers, and we have a unit of 10 Blood Warriors that are equipped with 2 axes. And they are led by the Slaughter Priest Skullcracker. Skullcracker has been given the ability of Fire Breath because he won his game. We won our game last cycle, and so he can now choose once to breathe fire on the Lizardman, which will do d6 mortal wounds, and he himself will take a mortal wound if he chooses to do that. We have a lot of deadly terrain on the table today. Anything noted with a 4, which are a lot. So we are in crumbling ruins, so that kind of makes sense. The watchtower here, the church over there, that's all dangerous terrain. We have this ruin here is a 4, and then coming around over here,
the house over there is a 4.
we have, yeah, that guy, that ruin right there, and the church, because I think I already said the church. So John, tell us a little about your army.
Well, I've got myself a little skink patrol army with a little accent of Croxagores because they have their affinity with skinks. I got my unit of 20 skinks here with meteoric javelins. Trust me, they are not as meteoric as I think they will be. We have the Croxagore here with their, I believe, moon hammers, and I have Skink Priest here. His name is Tiki Teo, but if you don't want to be confused with that tongue twister, you can just call him Mr. T, because that'll work too. Right over here behind this blood geyser. And
yeah, the blood geyser. We hope that goes off on him.
Oh, goodness.
Like it did on me last week. That was good stuff. So again, we are here after this gate. 6 turns. This is Azyr Comp at 10 points, so this is a skirmish battle. So this game should go pretty quick. And we're ready to get started. Alright, so turn 1's about to begin. We are going to roll the initiative now. Alright, Chaos on a 1 and Lizardmen on 2. What do you want, John?
I'll let you go first.
Alright. This one will be pretty easy. The guys are going to simply move forward as fast as they can.
They heard a large crack.
Alright, Skullcracker is going to try to conjure forth the blood rain on a 4-up. Blood will flow from the sky. Khorne.
Dun, dun,
and there it is. So, it is raining blood. Someone cue in the Slayer song. Alright, so now after that's done, we're going to roll a blood geyser. And since it's my turn and I have a blood priest, we get to modify this roll by 1 or 1 up or down. We're going to use our handy dandy corn dice here. We're going to roll number 3. So where are we at? Where's number 3? There's 3 right there. So I could bump it to a 4.
Or it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
The blood priest is going to bump it to a 4, and it's going to go off right on him.
What? Alright, 6 inches, right? Yep. You roll for that, right?
Yes, I do. Alright, so what do we got?
Croxagore?
Croxagore is going to take D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal
What do they
wounds.
have? I think they have 3 or 4 apiece. Let's check real quick.
And while he's checking that, the priest will also get bathed in the
They have 4 wounds apiece.
beautiful boiling blood.
Yeah, and the priest.
3.
Oh.
I wish the corn symbol was there. So both of them are going to take 3, and that's kind of a payback for last week where half my army was destroyed by these. So now I have a priest.
That almost took out my skink priest.
Alright, so there's Chaos turn 1. It was pretty eventful. The Blood Warriors ran 7 inches off the bridge towards the gate. Blood Reavers ran 7 inches up towards the gate. The priest is nestled in there real good. And a lot of damage has already been inflicted upon the Lizardman army from the Blood Geyser. So, with that being said, it is now the Lizardman's turn. So we start with a Blood Geyser.
Alright. Blood Geyser.
Number 2. Where's number 2?
Right here.
Alright,
Nothing.
so the fountain goes off in a geyser of blood. Nothing happens. Any hero abilities?
Let's see. Skink Priest. He has Celestial Rites. In your hero phase, a priest can perform a rite to harness the power of the cosmos. If he does so, roll a dice. 4 or more, pick a Seraphine unit within 8 inches. You can re-roll run rolls, charge rolls, and save rolls for that unit until your next hero phase.
Okay, let's see if you can do it.
So,
Roll me a d6.
yeah.
Let's see what happens.
I think I will choose skinks. 4. So I got that.
Alright, so we have a Star Lance flying at me. Flying at the Reavers from the priest.
D3 attacks.
2.
2.
2 attacks.
With a 2 hit and 2 wound of 3+.
3 up. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Yep.
And Reavers have no save, so this guy right here dies. Alright, so that's the end of turn 1. We had a Reaver die and some wounds over there from the Blood Geyser, so we are ready for some initiative on turn 2. I'm going on a 6.
Look.
John's going on a 4. So, based off of that, it's a good question. Do I want to go first or second? I will go first this turn. So, what shall the Bloodbound do? Alright, so in the hero phase, Skullcracker is going to attempt to keep the rain going on a 4 up. Oh, a 3. And he would have gotten a +1 if he had killed something this turn, but he did not kill anything this turn, so no blood rain. The rain stops, and the unit is, these 2 units are going to run towards the gate. Alright, so Bloodbound moved up. They see the Blood Geyser near the gate. They decide they're going to hold off for a minute, you know, so they don't start losing guys left and right like their last battle. The Reavers, well, they're cannon fodder. They're going to stand near the geysers. And if they die, Khorne does not care. So I think that is the end of the Chaos phase, and now we will begin with the Lizard phase. Alright, so John's blowing the geyser off. Number 3.
3.
Where's 3?
Right there. That's
Oh good, that one. And then I forgot to blow mine off, so this is... I'm out of phase. I'm bad. 3 plus
so
1.
you put it back on 4.
So we're going to put it back on 4.
Yay, that's the skinks and the Croxigore.
Both?
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame. Croxigores. 1 wound. That's enough to drop the 1.
That's a Croxigore though.
And skinks. 3 wounds.
This game brought to you by
Bloodweiser.
Bloodweiser.
Alright, Lizardman Priest is going to cast Celestial Rites. Give him a bonus to running on a 4 up.
6.
And it goes off.
There it goes.
Give it to the skinks.
Yep. Makes that 14-inch move. Whee! And not within 3 inches of that beast.
Oh, the dangerous one.
A dangerous building.
I think that one only applies if you're actually moving through it. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
fine as long as you're not moving through it.
Cool. So just scoot him right in there in the alley. And these guys are going to move up.
Oh, those Reavers are starting to get excited. They're ready to have some church.
Some church.
The Church of Khorne. Good job, Reavers. You can do it.
Eight-inch movement is crazy. These guys are so fast.
They are.
Is 8 inches normal for this monstrous infantry stuff too?
No. My guys have a 5 and a 6 inch movement.
Wow.
See, yeah, Lizardmen are quick.
That really enforces the duality of the army. Fast and paper, and then slow and it's like a brick.
Get those Croxidors in there.
Get their asses out of the range of those nasty ass guys.
It's pretty much your, no matter where you go over here, you're going to get rained on.
Yeah, just trying to.
I've tried. It's find a way to shut my priest down.
Yeah, that'll be gross. Get away.
So we're shooting now.
Yep. And I'll go with my priest first.
Okay. Firing his lance off again.
D3 attacks.
2.
2. 3 plus.
1 hit. 1. So another Reaver dies. Now the skink should be in range to do some javelin.
A couple javelins. So it's everything within 8 inches.
Anything within 8 inches.
So we got that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it looks like.
Okay, 5 javelins. Sorry, Reavers. Khorne doesn't care.
And 5 plus, 4 plus. That's what we're looking at.
So is there a bonus to hit or anything from your ability you gave me?
Nope, because one of them died from the blood geyser, so now they're below 20. So 1 hit. 1 wound.
Alright, another wound dies. Some morale check right there.
Battle shot.
shot.
Is that 2 this time?
That's 2. Alright, so you charging?
Yeah, I'm in charge.
Here they come.
Do.
9 inches? Yeah. Here they come, the skinks. Slamming into the weakened Marauder core. Sorry, the Reavers. Again, this game brought to you by Bloodweiser. The Blood Geyser of beers. This will probably be a lot of dead bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, mainly skinks.
No, Reavers aren't too horrible. Alright, so the skinks, 11 attacks going into the Marauders. It looks like they're hitting on 6-ups and wounding on 5-ups.
Yep. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Khorne cares not from which the blood flows.
Alright. 4 hits.
Well, needing 6s, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. 5's a wound. 2 wounds. Alright, and Reavers have no save, so 2 more. They're dead. So we have 5 Reavers in return, one of those a champion. Alright, Marauders are hitting on, or Reavers are hitting on 4s and 4s. They do have Ripper Axes, which reduces the save by 1, but the Lizardmen have the shields that ignore rending. So, 4s and 4s.
Nice.
Look at that.
4 or 5.
5 hits.
Cool.
Well, let's see if we can replicate that with some wounds.
Done.
Well, if those Khorne symbols were awesome, that would be great, but no.
Khorne was very displeased.
That's a whole lot of nothing. Alright, we're doing Battle Shock. Marauders lost 4. The Reavers lost 4. I keep saying Marauders. Now I'm going to roll 6. Look at that crap. 10 minus 6. Okay. The Chieftain stands alone while his other guys are like, screw this hippie crap. Alright, so turn 3 is about to start. And looks like the Skinks have cleaned up the Blood Reavers, so let's see who got the initiative this turn. 3.
6?
And a 6.
I'll take it.
Lizardmen, take it. Blood Geyser.
Ooh, alright. 3.
A 3.
Right here again.
That one's a popular one. Alright, Hero Phase.
I will call upon the Reign of Sigmar.
Reign of Sigmar, 4 up. This is going to lower the morale of my units by 2 and bolster his by 2. Not that Lizardmen need that.
Yeah. I like
It
it.
goes off, so a cleansing rain has now appeared over the battlefield. My guys shout to the sky in anguish. Demoralized. Alright.
Alright,
Movement
so
time. Alright, movement phase. It's raining. You get some special effects to have it rain on the...
and he's flying. How?
I hate him. What's this?
Get away from that. Get away.
That's probably wise.
And Croxgore. Move up.
Alright. Now it is shooting phase, and you may shoot into combat, so...
Really?
Yes.
So what's the modifications on that?
There are no modifications. You just roll your shooting attacks.
And it automatically hits? Like,
Well, you roll to
it
hit
hits
the wound.
you?
You hit the wound.
Oh,
If you're in your combat, yes. Now, per our comp rules, if you're outside of the combat shooting in, you would divide it half and half. But in your own combat, you're fine.
So these guys can shoot into their own combat?
They sure can.
Oh my lord.
Welcome to the Age of Sigmar.
Wow.
This is a point of contention with a lot of people.
Okay, so that's pretty much every one of them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
sure is.
17 shots. I'll need more dice.
Yeah, we can abbreviate this real quick. He's dead.
Yeah,
That's one.
there
guy.
we go.
He gets filled with javelins. All right. So combat, there is none. So it's my turn.
Well, I've got the priest shooting. He has
Oh
his...
yeah. I keep wanting to like fast forward through everyone's phase because I'm dirty like that. You are It's 18 inches, right?
18 inches.
So
So
let's see if you're in range, which you
this
probably
might
are.
squeak one out here.
It looks like it's close.
Does it have to go away from that, or does
You have to be able to draw line of sight.
Yeah.
So. Let's see, where's it at?
It's probably too short.
No, I'll give it to you. That's fine.
All right.
If it's within like a half an inch, it's kind of dirty to say it's not in. I'm fine with it. That's just my
I'm
opinion.
rolling out a turn for my blood guys.
Exactly.
You can't have that happen.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm allowed to do it. You're not.
Yeah, it's all right. Cool. D3 shots.
3 shots.
3.
Three
I'll take
shots.
it. 3 plus 3 plus.
Uh-oh.
Hits. 3
All wounds.
wounds.
Is that
They're at a
right?
-1 rend.
Okay. We are not near anything, so that affects. Nope. All right, so they're going to be at a 5.
Gross.
1 dies. 2 wounds. There's 1 guy. So this guy right here. 1 blood warrior.
All right. I believe that is all my shooting.
Okay, I'm going to have to make a battle shock check.
At a -2.
I'm at -2 for the rain. So their leadership drops to a, let's see, Blood Warrior is a leadership of 6. -2 is a 4. +1 for Banner is a 5. I lost 1 guy. So I rolled a 4. +1 is 5. Nothing happens. So we'll take my turn now. Alright, so turn 3 for me. We're going to do the Blood Geysers. Skullcracker gets to modify it. We need to roll a 5 over there. Look at that.
Look at all them skinks.
All those skinks. I hate skinks, so. Roll the 5. I rolled the 5.
Nice.
We're going to keep the 5. So, 1 skink is going to die. No blood guys. Alright. Now. Skullcracker is going to beseech Khorne for boiling blood on the skinks. And we've measured range, and they are in range. So, on a 4 up.
There you
Oh,
go.
there's the 4. Alright, they take d6 mortal wounds as their blood begins to boil. 3. So 3 skinks are going to die in exquisite
Gross.
bloody agony. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, good job, guys. Now we're going to move some Blood Warriors. Alright, Blood Warriors have moved up, and they are getting ready to charge. So, there's no shooting, so we're going to assault. 5. That's probably not going to run.
Oh.
They have a banner, and that's going to add 1, so that's going to be
6.
6. You measure that.
I think that's it.
Go ahead and measure
You got
that.
it. Yes, sir.
Good, good. Yay. And the rest will follow suit. Alright, so after the pile-in, we're getting ready to go, but we have this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy who can attack. My champion's not part of that. That's 5 guys. They have 2 axes. That's 20 attacks about to come your way. So I am going to do this off camera. 20 attacks. Alright, so when the Blood Warriors are done, there are 2 skinks left standing. These are all dead. So the 2 skinks will retaliate. So 6s and 5s.
Really? Let's see real quick.
They were 6s and 5s.
Wary fighters. When it is this unit's turn to pile in, it can withdraw instead.
Huh.
Move each model up to 8 inches so that each one ends up at least 3 inches from the enemy.
Okay.
I think they will
Retreat.
retreat. They will
Alright.
definitely retreat that. They don't want to stay in that end of town.
Okay. So they're going to pull back, and then they're going to have a mighty battle shock check.
Oh yeah. They've lost 13, I think.
Yep.
Stop.
13. Their leadership is a 12 right now because of the reign of Sigmar, right? Are they
Yeah.
leadership 10?
They're, leadership 10. I think, but I can...
Double check.
Stop trying to hold on to him. You want to leave, not stay there.
You don't want to let him go. Yeah. Alright, battle shock. You've lost 12 guys. Or 13 guys.
13?
You have a leadership 10 plus 2 for the reign, so go ahead and roll a d6 for me. Yeah, so they're running off the table. So that whole skink unit got wiped out. Bye, skinks.
Gross.
Alright, turn 4. We have initiative. We have a 5 and
There
a
you
2.
go.
So Khorne is going to take initiative. And Mr. Priest can't see anything, so he cannot use Boil Blood this turn. So he is going to try to make the rain come down. The blood rain. The blood rain comes down. The rain,
Game over.
the reign of Sigmar is gone. Now every Khorne or Chaos model on the table has +1 to their attack characteristic. So the Blood Warriors over there are simply going to move towards those 3 models. And we'll probably have a climactic conclusion. Alright, the Blood Warriors are pushing forward. They are getting ready to charge the 2 Croxagors and the Skink Priest, while Skullcracker has moved himself towards the gate to try to take and hold the gate next to the naughty Blood Geyser. So the Blood Warriors are going to charge, needing anything but a double 1. So break my terrain. 6. So alright, so based off our reading of the rules, we can only target 1 enemy unit to charge. So we have charged the Croxagors and left the Priest by himself. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warriors who are able to connect, which is another 20 attacks that will be going on the Croxagors. Alright, so 6 wounds on the Croxagors. They get to reroll 1 because of the energy transfer.
4 plus.
4 plus rerolling 1. Look at that.
Wow, 1 failed.
Oh,
So-
Blood Warriors. Khorne is not pleased.
Alright.
Took a wound. Now it gets painful.
Okay. I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When a Croxagor attacks with a moon hammer. 2.
Alright, so
8.
he's swinging his giant cannonball on the end of a stick, so he's got 1 attack per in range. That's 8 guys he's going to attack.
6, 7, 8.
What's he hit on?
So he is 4 plus and 3 plus.
4s and 3s.
With 2 damage.
With 2 damage, no rend?
1 rend.
1 rend. So we're on a 5.
Oh my lord.
Well, you had one of my moments.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
I don't expect you to. So 4 at -1.
So 2 wounds?
Yeah, 2 at -1 and 2 damage.
2 damage each. Alright, so I'm at 5.
Yep.
Nope.
4.
So it's 2 actual blood warriors because they have 2 wounds a pop. Okay?
Okay, and then this one right here.
Uh-huh.
He has a regular... Well, no, I get my Vice-like Jaws. So, 4 plus, 3 plus. 1 attack.
From the same?
The same one.
Okay.
4 plus. -1.
Saved.
Cock to me.
So 5.
Alright, next one. So, this one is just Drakebite Maul. So, 4 attacks.
Okay.
4 plus, 3 plus. No rend, still 2 damage. 3 hits. 2 wounds. No rend.
No rend.
But 2 damage.
Roll save.
Nice.
4 and 5. Alright. Does he have jaws or anything?
What's up? Yeah, he does have jaws, so...
Hit?
No.
No, he's not.
It's 4 plus, 3 plus.
Alright, cool. So, the Reign of Sigmar is not going on.
No.
That's good. So I have a leadership of 6 plus 1 to 7 for the banner. I lost 2 guys. Battle shock, roll to 4 plus 2 is 6. We're fine. And that'll be the end of turn 4.
Well, the end of...
My-
top of turn
my
4.
turn 4.
Yeah.
That's the only one that matters. My turn 4. Alright, Lizardmen. Geyser.
Alright.
Blood Geyser.
Da-na-na-na-na. 6,
So
which
yeah.
is all the way back over there.
Which is the same one I rolled last time, too, which wasn't on film. But yes.
Alright, now I am definitely... I wouldn't say there's a definite here.
Now, your skink can only make a retreat move this turn if he's moving because he's within 3 inches of an enemy.
Okay. So that means what as far as abilities?
He just moved away. If you're retreating, you can't shoot.
Can't shoot. Okay. I mean...
Can't shoot or charge if you retreat.
What turn is this for?
It's turn 4.
So
And
just
your goal is to have a
14
model
inch.
on that gate.
So he gets this 14-inch move?
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
can
sweet.
actually run if you want.
14 plus whatever the...
Yep.
Well, I'll do that.
I would too. Filthy Skink's gonna be...
4.
Yeah.
So 18 inches. Sweet mother.
Need to try to take out my priest. That's kind of cool that we got to... priest battle here.
Puts on the jetpack.
Yep, there he is. I'll let the guys brawl while these 2 heroes decide the gate of the fate of the gate. And you can use any of your spells or anything.
And what?
Your spells.
Oh, okay. At this point, I'll just... Yeah, at this point I'll just use the try to do some Reign of Sigmar.
Here it comes.
Call that down.
No, Sigmar's not listening. Oh, that should take us to the melee phase.
Yep.
And here we go again.
Alright,
Measure
so...
your crocs.
Yeah, I think that's still the same for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ouchie.
6 attacks.
Guy's a bad man.
It's a little better. So 3 hit. Perfectly average, and then 3 plus.
1. We'll
With
take
a
it.
Rend of 1 and 2 damage.
That's 5 up. Oh!
1 drops.
Oh no.
Vice like
No,
Jaws.
we don't want to drop one of him. He'll drop. Okay.
Hit. No wound.
Okay, another guy.
And next one. 4 plus 3 plus. 2. 1.
6.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Vice like Jaws.
Saved. Hit.
Hit. Wound. 3.
And he fails. Does that do 2 or 1?
It's 1, I
Alright.
think. Let me check here real
My guys will
quick.
take 1, hopefully. And while he's doing that, I'm going to calculate some attacks. And we'll see what happens after I
What
swing.
did I roll a wound on?
Alright, Croxagores die. They managed to take out 1 more warrior. So we're going to do some battle shock for my dead warrior laying right there. Yeah, fine. Blood for the blood god. Okay. So that takes us to turn 5.
Yep.
Let's see if the skink can find a way to pull victory out here. Initiative.
Yep.
Sigmar's not watching you anymore.
No, he just gave up.
Yes. Can you measure 16 inches from Filthy Skink there?
16 inches. Is that blood? Oil?
Yes, he's got one wound left. Alright. Almighty Khorne and Matt Ward. On 4 up.
Can you see through that? That's the Sigmar terrain.
That's true.
The Burning Peninsula terrain is...
Oh, yeah, it is. Let's look at the wording of the spell.
T is what's about to happen.
Alright, so on a 4 up, Mr. T's going to die. He only has 1. On a 1, I take some damage. Let's see how Khorne feels. Khorne rolls a 2. Khorne's like, no, you're not gonna use cheesy magic. You're gonna go finish this in hand-to-hand combat.
There you go.
So Skullcracker's like, all right. So we've got this charge. Can you measure for me, please,
Sure.
the distance between those two? Skull Priest.
So that is a solid 8 inches.
All right, we have an 8 inches on 2 dice.
Uh-oh.
Can he make it? Can he get his butt in there?
Yep.
A 6 and a 5. So we are gonna have an epic finale. There he goes. And he is going to...
Breath.
He's not going to use Breathe Fire because he wants to use his...
He wants to take the skull.
He wants to take the skull. He doesn't want to burn it.
Sorry, Mr. T, you're about to get scalped.
So Skullcracker only has 3 attacks. Hits on a 4, wounds on a 3. But... There we go. 4 and a 3. 2 hits. Can he take the skink's head? 2 wounds.
Rend damage.
Rend. None. Damage 2. Not that it matters. Only 1 left.
Yep, so no rend.
No rend. You get your full save.
4 plus. Ha! There he goes.
Takes his head.
Mr. T, no, crumbles into freaking dust. Gets his head chopped off.
And that will be game. I'll take a picture of that. And we'll move on. Alright, Skullcracker, excuse me, Priest of Khorne. He owns the gate. So on turn 6, he will move towards the gate to claim the objective and win. Had he not been able to do that, that could have been a draw. That would have made me very sad. Alright, so the game's over. The Bloodbound managed to hold the gate. So John, tell me your thoughts of the game.
Well, it was definitely a lot closer than I thought it would be going in. Age of Sigmar has proven time and time again in this just the couple of games I've played that even when you think it might be really one way, just the next turn it can swing right back around. A big part of that is the seizing initiative now. So the next turn after you go first, you could easily go second. So you could see a big span of the game where you're not moving at all, and your opponent just kind of rolls in. That and just dice rolls and blood rain and geysers and guys can...
The blood geysers were pretty messed up. So the alternating initiative, how do you feel about that? Coming from, fantasy, how it used to be, how do you feel?
It's a whole lot different, and it's something to get used to, but I think it's for the better.
So you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think something you said, I remember this, is that it prevents you from long-term planning.
It does prevent from long-term planning.
So while that may not be a good thing at times, it helps you with your in-the-moment planning, with what do I need now, what do I need to do quickly to ensure my victory.
Sure, absolutely. All right, well,
thank you.
I'll see you hopefully soon for another rematch. But this has been a battle report from LouisvilleWargaming.com. Thank you very much for watching.